Alright, YouTube, Tactical Tone 702 here. Let me put my shit up in the fucking box. And everybody else, the usuals, introduce yourself. Hold on one second. Everybody check
Round two.
Everybody check the internal.
I got it open. Yeah. She asked me 20 times already. Yeah. Good looking one.
Alright, so.
M&P. Let me get M&P 10 rounds in.
Otherwise, I'm gonna jump over this table and smack the shit out of somebody.
Right.
I'm gonna jump over this bar and smack the fuck out of somebody.
Right.
So, everybody introduce yourselves. This is the drunk chat. I'm on my way to being drunk. Usually I start out kind of sober, but I already had a couple brouhahas, and then I got my little whiskey. I like to call this right here the shit that separates men from mice right here, okay? This shit right here makes you fucking grow hair on the palm of your hands, alright? So, yeah, so it's a drunk chat. We're going to wait a couple minutes for people to start jumping in before we crack this thing off. If you guys got anything you want to say while I rock out, I'm going to rock out if you guys want to say anything while we're waiting for people.
I'm sharing this on G+. Sorry about cutting it short. Like I said, I couldn't, Tony and I wanted this. Can I have a link, please? So, like I said, Tony couldn't get in, so I had to shut it down and restart. I couldn't run a drunk chat without Tony Tone. I was like, hell no. Where's M&P at? Oh, I gotta re-email Mike or Bob a link. Bob, I'm gonna send you another link. I'll do the same thing on your email. Can I have GY6?
Don't forget to hit the like button.
Hey, hold on 1 second, Tim. I gotta email this link to.
What's up, everybody? I'm Chris. I'm new around here. It's my second chat live. Thanks for having me in. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, I'm NWI Prepper. Nice to meet everybody tonight. Thanks for coming to see us. And hope you enjoy the evening.
This motherfucker. How do I fucking... Son of a bitch. Anyway.
We're waiting for the chat to start up, babe. You know? Takes a few minutes sometimes to get the chat going.
Yeah, I'm happy you walked away, Tim Brown. That was good, brother.
Yeah, well, you know, we'll discuss that more off air.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yeah, I hate to break up. Sorry again, I apologize everyone who I knew we had like 20 people watching, but I apologize for shutting it down, but we couldn't want a drunk chat without Tony Tony.
Hey, Bob is back in.
Bob's back in, good. Thank God. I'm fucking sitting here trying to email your ass right now.
Who's Bob?
That's
Bob
Biker
Liger.
Bob. That's our boy, Biker Bob, man. Biker Bob is the man of the hour, 10 rand.
Yeah.
He's from Canada.
Oh, from Canada.
Biker Bob, man. Biker Bob.
Biker Bob from Canada. Why didn't you say so?
I'm sorry. I thought you.
Yeah.
That's Biker Bob. Tim
Yeah,
Randall's
yeah.
been there with us before. He's an old friend of ours. Old friend of ours.
Oh, I know.
Friend of
Biker Bob.
ours. Friend of ours. Friend of yours. You know.
Oh, I know Biker Bob from
Forget about
Canada. I remember him. He's
All right, so all
There you go.
his boss or somebody had a Ford GT.
right, here's the soundtrack for tonight. If anybody's wondering, fucking rocking out here. This is fucking up.
Where's them and Pete and JJ?
So with that said, and then the drinking word tonight is gonna be wax. All right. So
Gonna be wax. What'd you say?
drinking word's gonna be wax.
Waxed. Oh, waxed. Okay.
Does that mean we have to drink now because you said wax?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Later, guys.
I don't have no beer, baby.
I'm good with that.
I like how it pours when it's all right out of the freezer. It's all like molasses, like.
Yeah, it's slow.
Oh, man. I'm actually, that's funny you said that because I'm having this weird thing with this fridge in this camper. I got it turned down as low as it'll go, which is like 1. And it's freezing my beer.
That's
And
good.
my
I was gonna
milk.
ask you.
And my milk and everything else, right?
I was gonna ask you how you doing with that.
Frozen beer's the worst.
Well, you know what, Bob?
Well, I mean, you got to take it out of the fridge a couple of, 15 minutes before you drink it. So it's not like a big deal. But
Move the trailer so it's a little bit off level, and it'll stop that.
oh, okay. Oh, didn't know that. I'm gonna try that.
We got.
It
Let me
doesn't
do
work
some.
right when it's not level.
Let me do some shout outs.
Oh,
We got Stu Zap. What's up, Stu Zap? We got P NASCARs. What's up, P NASCARs? How's it going, bro?
What's up, brother?
And then we got the Patriotic Lobster. What's up, Patriotic Lobster?
What's up, brother?
Yeah, like lobster.
Thanks, Dan, man. I sent MMP and I'm gonna send Wild Arn Horseman.
And JJ.
What's up, brother Wild Arn? I saw you out there on the earlier.
Hallelujah. Can I get an amen?
Amen, baby.
Well,
Wild Arn
there you
Horseman. I sent one to Brother Mule. Even though he doesn't mean one. Actually, do.
Patriotic Lobster, is that Skywarp?
I don't know. Who knows?
He wants to wax my ass? That sounds pretty gay, bro.
What?
sounds pretty gay, bro. Say that again, Tony.
That's what he said. He said he'd like to wax my.
What the fuck are you guys doing? I don't know.
You know, it's
were you talking about
doesn't-
competing or?
it's that new
I
day and
do.
age where you're allowed to like be gay and no one thinks you're gay because it's acceptable now.
High Desert, I sent you one.
Yeah.
Talking about some trolls out there, Bobo. The trolls have been fucking through the roof, Bob. Through the roof.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
They're a
I
lot
only
more
had
hardcore,
experience
Bobs.
with them once. And I only had experience with trolls once. It wasn't nice.
I believe
So,
it. Since
yeah,
you've been gone, Bobo, these trolls have been a lot more. What's the word I'm looking for, 10 round?
They've been a lot more active.
There you go. A lot more active. Thank you.
yeah, that's
Somebody had
really
the-
annoying. Like, what?
Somebody had their troll.
Isn't it weird that the guys who are like gun channel type guys are getting attacked? Isn't that strange?
Everyone's getting attacked. And plus, it's just all the people that don't like the guns. Think about all the people that want the guns. Think about all the people that hate guns.
Yeah.
They hate us who have the guns. You know, and it's not the guns. I tell people it's not the guns that are bad. It's the people with the guns that are bad.
Well, hell yeah.
It's
You
not
can
the
be
guns
just
that
as
are bad.
bad with a machete or a hammer.
I got the greatest topic to start this dragging off correct because we are starting to get some people in here now.
Okay.
This is
What
a
are you
great
gonna say?
topic, and all right. So, if any of you guys are aware, in Garland, Texas, they ran the the Muhammad Prophet cartoon contest or whatever. Some fucking some sorry ass Muslims fucking tried to fuck it up by shooting people up. They didn't even get nobody. They shot somebody in the leg, but so they got away. But so yeah, so I personally I didn't find that event provocative or anything like that. I didn't feel like anything they did was wrong. Now, this yesterday, I think it was, they held one in front of a mosque in Phoenix, and basically, like, it was almost like really, I don't know, the way it came off to me is it looked really, really racist. And I'm the one to tell you, I don't care for Muslims, but it's still America, and I would never go up to a mosque and try. I mean, you know what I mean? You have the freedom to do that. Yeah, you know what I mean. So
That's true.
and the people that were there representing the what is it? The instigators that were there to fucking be assholes, and it was a small group. You could see from the footage, it was a small group of motherfuckers, and they were armed and shit. But they were, I don't know, man. And to me, you know, they just look like, I mean, you look at them and they just look like white old fucking racists. You know what I mean? Like the same motherfuckers that want to fucking, you know, kill motherfuckers on the border.
Yeah.
You know, not in the interest of America, but just in the interest of they find the Mexican race or any other race inferior or whatever. You know. So just saying, the way this cartoon, that's my opinion. I was wondering what you guys thought. What'd you think about the Muslim thingy in front of the mosque this weekend in Phoenix?
Yeah, well,
You know, you're
can
right.
I go
it's
first?
kind of-
Because I'm Canadian, so I want to be polite.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You're right.
All right. I just want to say, yeah, the two Muslim guys who tried to do the attack were just, I mean, it could be a comedy, except for the fact they die at the end. Because they sound like just total fuck-ups. You know, think about it. They had body armor on and everything, and they were taken down by a traffic cop. They had assault rifles. I mean, really? Like, geez. I mean, anybody with half fucking brain could do better than that. Like, how the fuck do you, like, lose to a guy with a Glock? And you've got an assault rifle.
Hey, that's
I love
And
Bobo.
body armor.
Hey,
And body armor.
That's gonna sell a lot more Glocks. I'll tell you that much.
Fuck, man. I mean, you know, just think about that. Like, total assholes. But the people who are going and yeah, like, doing shit to a mosque. I mean, how you know, remember burning Bibles? Remember when the Nazis were burning Bibles and shit? I mean, like, do you want to go there? I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, especially for America. I mean, that's a you know, that's where you're supposed to have a right to believe in whatever the fuck you want to believe in. You want to believe in Thor? Go ahead. You know, you can believe in the Old Testament, the New Testament, any other testament. You can believe in kissing snakes.
Welcome back, brother M&P. Welcome back, brother JJ.
Hey guys.
What's up, gentlemen?
Hey guys.
We got the core back. The core is back. JoJo's in the house. Everyone's back.
I'm trying to find the fucking video so I can show.
Oh, Bobo's the best, dude. Bob's good, man.
Yeah.
Bobo's good people. He's one of us.
There it is, right here. So, anyways, let me play this. This is all rights unreserved. This is just, what is it called when you're commentating on a news event? So, all rights are no copyright.
Did you hear about the fucker that beat up his mom over the fucking college grades with a baseball bat? 22 years old. 22 years old and beat his mom up with a fucking baseball bat.
Evil motherfuckers. Evil motherfuckers. Beat up who?
Here's
His mom. Killed his mom.
His mom probably bought him a baseball bat so he could play baseball.
Look at this. Look at this group. Look at. I mean, the
What
group.
the fuck is this?
The group. Look at the group. It's small. It's like.
Right, right.
All these people with the signs are not protesting the Muslims.
What I want to know is how many of those people got to be there.
All these people are like peaceful people in between. I'm just trying to show you the group of the people that are being anti-Muslim is like 8 or 9. Here it is right here. And it's a bunch of fucking white. Look, they all got their guns and shit. Dude, they're just killing shit for the living movement. Fuckers like this.
That's fucking cool right there, man.
I mean, like you said, Tony, they have a right to do that. That's the problem.
Oh,
They have a right to do that, but this is a dickhead move. Why would you do that?
Just to hype everything up, dude. To hype us up. They know what they're doing.
Look at this dickhead right here. What is that? What is that? What the fuck is that? What is he carrying right there?
Dude, that looks like a Thompson, but like a BAR or a shotgun or some shit.
He's got a drum on it.
What is that, Bobo? What is that?
That looks like a shotgun, dude.
But the mags in his pouch look like AK mags.
Looks like it's got a drum on the damn
No, it's
thing.
got a drum on it. Yeah, it's probably some
What
kind
is
of.
the front of that gun though? Is that a?
Yeah, baby, I'm in, baby. Yeah.
Is that a body?
Oh, that's that new Troy handguard, I think.
What the fuck is that? What is he carrying right there?
Yeah.
That's just the handguard.
Somebody's got their YouTube feed on. Somebody's got to mute their YouTube feed.
They did, Mark. They did.
No, that's definitely.
Yo, is that me?
AK mag.
You're good. You're good.
Probably
Everything's
you,
good.
Mar.
That'd be me.
Look at these guys.
Man.
Look at these guys. Jesus. And look at this is the anti-Islam group that's being a bunch of dickheads and protesting in front of the fucking and it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry guys, man, that was me, my bad.
Well, these are the guys right here. There's like 8 or 9 of them.
Yeah, look at the guys with the shorts that are halfway down their legs, and that's like those Nazis like to wear those. Eh?
Exactly. Yeah, these motherfuckers
You
right here.
can't tell me that those motherfuckers didn't get followed. You can't tell me that nobody followed them. Nobody tried to.
Come on, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly.
You
Dude.
guys are a fucking joke, though. But you know what I mean? They're flying.
It doesn't mean nothing.
They're flying the Gadsden flag. I seen it somewhere in here.
Yeah.
See the one where the guy was holding the sign that said "ignorant bigot"?
Yeah, the guy that was standing.
Bigot, that makes you one too.
But that's what I'm saying. Look how small the group is who did this dickhead anti-Islam thing in front of the mosque. I mean, I see the mosque too, and I think and dickhead shit like this runs through my head, but I never do it. I never do it because I realize to myself it's just a dickhead thing to do. You know?
Really? I wouldn't even think of doing it. I would just be like, well, it's not those. It's just like, Timothy McVeigh was not, your average.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you guys something. Like I know. Excuse me for 1 second. I know a dude that is like hardcore straight from fucking Iraq.
And I think.
And the dudes that are hardcore straight from Iraq, they don't give a fuck, man.
Lay down.
This is my motherfucking country. This shit don't fucking fly in my motherfucking country. It might fly in your country, but in my motherfucking country.
But it's a law, Mario. You can't do nothing. You can't stop them from doing that. You can't. It's
and you can't stop them from protesting our right either.
That's true.
That's true.
And the Muslims
I mean, the thing
need to
is,
somehow find a way to figure that shit out. Like, we have freedom of speech, and they can't grab, like, wait a minute, you can't talk about the Prophet Muhammad, like, well, actually, yes, we can.
People are programmed, Mario, to be politically correct and apologetic and fucking, keep their mouths shut. In reality, I mean, think about people out in public.
Exactly.
They're not gonna
And they
fuck
want to
themselves.
fight, and they want to
Like we are.
fight. Let them bring let
No,
No, no, Mario, let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish. Let's not get
there's a
sloppy.
lot of political correctness going on, man, that just doesn't need to be there, and you cannot really say what you want to say. I mean, over some stupid shit. Think about this for a minute, and this really happens. I want you to human practical application here. Okay, I went over to help my buddy out. His bike fucking broke down at the bar, so he went home. His girlfriend came, got him. He went home. He had one beer at the bar because he went out for a ride, and he was like, "Well, I'm gonna stop for a beer." He went out. Fucking bike had nothing, so I went over there. This is a real story now. I want you to think about the
I got plenty of story. I got a story to tell.
interface of what happens to people over a parking space. I mean, cops get called. I mean, people don't realize what the fuck they affect when they fucking do stupid shit. They don't get
Exactly.
it.
Exactly.
They
They
don't
told
All
him
get
to
right,
go
let,
after.
let, let me let me let me tell you guys this
I don't want
story.
you to
Tell
argue
you
with
this
that.
story.
You can move your shit now, or I'm gonna fucking have you towed. And then you're gonna go, well, you know what? If you're gonna be rude to me, I'm gonna be rude to you. So application comes in, and you're like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck that. Suck a dick, whatever. You know what I mean? And then she calls the cops. So the cops show up, and you're still trying to fix the bike, and it ain't fixed yet. He shows up, and he FIs her real quick, like 4 minutes. Comes back, wants to give you a fucking attitude. What the fuck are you doing? Fixing the bike. You're here on an unfounded call. What is with your demeanor? You ask them questions. What's the nature of your inquiry? What's going on? We're not doing anything. We're trying to get a fucking bike out of here off this property. That's it, get it home. But I mean, think about that. These are the things that people really go through. I mean, really, over nothing, dude. An investigation comes upon you. Over nothing. It's true.
Dude, they are arresting people for manspreading, okay?
Nothing, dude.
For
Yeah,
what?
I know. Well, we know this, Tony. But you
Dude,
know what? That's why I get tired of the
arresting
people.
guys for manspreading. This country is
PC and political in people's minds in general. It's all in general, but they can't scrape it down to the street, dude. I mean, scrape it the fuck down in your mind to the street on what really happens with people every day. Really.
Hey, you know what the best part is? The best part is all these departments have in common. They all need more police officers. They all need more police officers, and violent crime is at an all-time high because they're standing around fucking robbing people on their way to and from work, fucking writing parking tickets, fucking speeding violations and dumb shit, fucking wasting resources, dressing up as a fucking banana and walking through the fucking crosswalk here in Las Vegas. You got another fucking Metro police officer got charged with fucking kitty porn on his fucking computer. All these motherfuckers have their heads up their asses, robbing from us and everything like that, and then try to justify why they need more cops and why they need more fucking money and why violent crime is up because they're not.
Dude, you're 110,000% correct. But there's a flip side to that. How ignorant are people in their little fucking control freak attitudes too? And by the way, I never even got identified. He didn't identify me. He didn't identify my buddy Freddie. He fucking split. As soon as I fucking said the words to him, dude, he fucking split, dude. Because he knew nothing was fucking going on. Oh, now I get it. But he was there in regards to the plaintiff. See, these things really happen to people, man. You say the words to them, they go, "Who the fuck are you? Do you have any ID on you? Yeah. Do you have any ID on you?" That's what I asked them, and people go, "Are you kidding me, dude? Are you out of your mind? You get locked up or beat, or if you were black, or all this stupid shit comes out because they don't know how to say the words."
Dude, you would get locked up, bro. We would.
Well,
I know.
no, if you were black or Hispanic, yeah, in a lot of cases you get locked up.
No. It's how you articulate yourself, your demeanor. You don't raise your voice. If they're going to use a man voice, presence, that's force continuing shit right there. In and of itself.
What do you think about the Muslim thing? What do you think about the Muslim thing, the one in Phoenix this weekend? We're losing topic, dude.
They have the right to say what the fuck they want.
You think that it's cool though to go out in front of the fucking mosque and do that?
What people do is their decision. That's what freedom is about. I cannot say.
Dickhead move,
For me, it's wrong and wrong.
Church on,
You know what?
Can you imagine you're at church on Sunday and some fucking dickheads are out front talking shit while you're just trying to go to church?
You asked. You asked.
Yeah, I actually think that's
No,
the
no,
good.
it's cool. No, I want the truth. I do want the truth.
That's the perfect question, Tony, man. It is. I think it is.
You think it's okay?
Individually, for me, no.
No, it's cool if you think it's.
That's kind of a taking easy out though.
And it's not a protection of somebody. It's a moral idea. Hey, look, man, if you're free, you're free. If you put restrictions on freedom, then guess what? You can't say you're free. That's idiocracy. That doesn't exist.
Yeah, but I'm just
It'd
saying.
be okay if those Muslims.
I never said they shouldn't be allowed to do that. I just said that's a dickhead move.
It is a dickhead move. Sure, it is.
The drinking word is wax, bro.
How many people were actually paid to pull off this publicity stunt? That's what I want to know. Because we already know protesters are paid to be there.
So check this out.
I can prove it. I can go back.
I missed that one.
That's proven fact.
You help me,
The culinary union used to pay people to strike up and down the strip in Las Vegas at the frontier, and they were paid strikers. They were paid protesters to be there.
Mark, will you help me set up? Will you help me?
Well, actually, if you're in a union, you do get strike pay. It's usually about
Yeah, but
$10
these
a
were people
day.
that never worked there. They were only in the union. They never worked at that hotel, but they were on strike and getting paid minimum wage just to be on strike against the place, against persons that owned the place that they'd never worked for. That is an act. That's what that's called. You see?
Oh yeah, yeah. See, that's wrong.
I got.
Like number one. I mean, that's not what you get paid when you're in the union. You get paid
I
strike
got one
pay.
for you, Mark.
Minimally 10% of your wage, basically.
Yeah. They've already proven that people are coming out suing the ACLU and all that because they didn't get their money for their protest in Ferguson and shit like that. I mean, this stuff's coming out, dude. We got a bunch of bullshit going on. There are real terrorists out there, and then this trumped up motherfucking organization that is just dense. It's not the same thing. There are real motherfuckers out there, and yet we're all still breathing and we've been kept safe. No, we haven't. They could have poisoned the fucking water a long time ago. Fucked a population of people up.
Hey, Mark. Hey,
I know. I'm done.
Let's do a Prophet Muhammad drawing contest out here in Vegas. Me and you.
Nope.
Let's set it up. Are you down?
I don't know Muhammad. I don't give a fuck about Muhammad. Muhammad's none of my fucking business. If you believe in him,
Come on, man. I need your help setting it up.
Tony, I was thinking of doing this myself, is just calling out ISIS and say, come and get me, you sons of bitches. Maybe somebody was actually waiting for you instead of going into a mall and shooting down a bunch of mums and kids.
Hey, make no mistake. If I'm around when you're deciding to do that, in your little religion or whatever, you're doing bodily injury, you're killing. I mean, you're doing crimes against humanity. And you know what? If I'm there and I'm armed or whatever, I defend my country and my citizens and my fellow citizens around me. That's what doing the right thing is, and your safety is key. That's why you're there.
Help me set it up, though, Mark.
Well, that's why you're a man, right?
Mongering shit is all I'm saying. Fuck.
So you can help me set it up?
Get more armed. That's all I can tell people. Get more armed. Get educated and get fucking armed.
What is this guy talking about? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Armed populace or polite populaces. Yeah, go ahead, Tony. Over.
Hey, you gonna help me set that up or what?
Set what up, man?
Draw a Prophet Muhammad contest.
I already told you no. I'm not. I don't know about Muhammad. I don't even know what he looks like. I don't give a shit.
I don't know what he talks about either, bro. But it's a contest.
Who the fuck is this dragon? I've never read about him, so I don't give a shit.
All you have to do is draw an Arab-looking guy
throw it, bro.
pumping a camel, And that'll pretty much guarantee you all the crazies will go for you.
Now, is it a turban, a towel? I mean, what the fuck do I put on his head?
Well, either one's good. Yeah.
They gotta make, you know.
If it was falling off while he was humping the camel, even better. If he's using his, what is it, right hand to wipe his bum, I don't know. There's some kind
I'm
of
not
weird thing
helping
about
Tony
that.
set up drawings of frickin' Mohammed. Tony, if you want to set up drawings of Mohammed, I'll show up. I want to see what you're drawing.
I need help setting it up, bro.
I don't think you'll show up, Mark.
I still say, I mean, yeah, when I come down to the States, the one person I really want to see is Tony.
You know what, Chris? Shut up. I'll show up at Tony's house if he wants to draw Mohammed.
I'm gonna be at my house.
I want to see what it looks like. I don't know what the fuck this dude Mohammed looks like. Who the fuck cares? He's a dead dude that I don't give a fuck about.
God, dude.
Seriously.
Hey, we won't even hire security.
I was written about this motherfucker, dude.
We won't.
You
We
know,
won't
one
even.
somewhere. I don't give a shit about
You
that.
are one crazy motherfucker, I gotta say that.
We won't even hire security. We'll
I don't
just
care, dude.
just fucking.
Who the fuck cares about this
Tony.
Mohammed dude? Why do people give a fuck about him, dude? Seriously.
I used to think Tony was
I'm not,
crazy, but
I'm just going, you know, I mean, you believe in magic men in the clouds that, you know, are all life-giving and all that, but if you don't fucking follow these rules, he's going to burn you in hell. He loves you, you know, and all that shit. But he loves you. He'll burn you in hell. You want to believe in magic men and all that other bullshit like Santa Claus, that's up to you, man. I'm just an atheist.
I
That's
love
it.
Santa Claus and I love God, so you're just.
You know, Easter Bunny's cool, too, and he still brings me fucking my little Reese's fucking Easter eggs, too.
That explains everything.
there you go, man.
Mark,
Well, you got to be quick with the BB gun, bro. You got to be quick with that motherfucker, dude. Pepper his ass on his way out.
Mark is a Debbie Downer. That's what Mark is.
Nah, dude. All right. Here's the deal.
You just killed the Easter Bunny for me.
It's very simple for the layman's.
I love Santa
Very
Claus.
simple.
I love Santa. So
You need to.
did you just say?
Santa Claus
Did he just call me a Jew? Did he just call me a Jew?
Who?
I call you a motherfucking layman. I call you a layman.
I didn't know Tony was a Jew.
He just
I called every single one of you guys a layman.
I don't know.
called me a
Oh my
Jew.
God. Tony's a Jew? Oh my goodness. Oh, end of the world.
I called you guys all a bunch of laymans. A layman. What? Find out. First of all, find out the definition of a layman.
Oh my God, dude. This is
Mario, you were talking about Santa Claus. You know what nationality Santa Claus is?
here, man. I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking Tony's.
Santa Claus is Coca-Cola, isn't he?
You call me a fucking Jew?
He said.
Oh, he said Tony was
I got
a Jew.
like big fucking earlobes and a big nose over here. You call me a fucking Jew?
What?
He said.
Yes,
you-
I call you a Jew
Why
because
would
you
you
don't
say that? It's racist. I mean, I know Jews.
understand. You don't
have big
understand.
noses and big ears.
That's like Jew and German. He called me a Jew and German. Are you German?
What I called you is you're the ones that are gonna be cast into the lake of
You guys
fire.
want to see something sexy? You guys want to see something sexy? I'm gonna show you something sexy.
You're gonna be the ones that get cast into the lake of fire.
Like the Nirvana
What
song.
state is that in, Mario?
Fire, huh?
Like the Nirvana song.
Is that in Rhode Island?
Well, I do have one thing to say. Whoa, hold on. In credit to Mario, I want you to think about Yellowstone, what it'll do.
Who gives a fuck about Yellowstone?
The Ring of Fire, dummy. You brought it up. Jesus Christ, keep up, Mario. Come on,
No,
man.
I talked about the lake of fire.
Well, there will be a lake of fire there.
All right, Mario, I'm going to turn on the camera, and we're going to be running through a forest again. Are you ready to keep up? It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this surprise?
Have you ever seen those future maps from.
You gonna have a negligent discharge?
What are you gonna do now, Tony?
I ain't never had no negative.
All right, here's the lowdown. Here's the lowdown hoedown.
Watch out.
Here's the lowdown hoedown.
Oh my God! He's gonna point it at the camera. We're all gonna die.
He's in
Hey.
4.
If you didn't see it, you don't get to see it again.
No, dude, that was dope.
Did you see it?
Yeah,
Wax.
it's all blacked out.
Turn into a
Yeah,
marine.
you gotta like
Turn into
lock
a
the
marine
camera to
rifle,
your.
buddy.
Oh, dude, you got full butt stock.
Okay.
Chris.
It's yeah.
Joe,
We got a good view of your butt stock, buddy.
Joe, I can't hear what you're saying. Yeah.
See that shit? See that shit?
Hey, show me the other side. And
Wax,
cover up the
wax
cereal.
is a drinking word.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, cover up the cereal and show me the other side. Is that a Spikes?
Yeah, it's a pirate. It's a pirate lure.
So that's what 223. So you're going out shooting
Oh,
varmints.
Nice, dude. Nice, dude.
No,
Nice.
it's a multi-cal.
Oh yeah. Well, as
Okay,
long
so
as it's ramped.
What caliber is it?
Ooh.
The
Oh,
upper,
what it's gonna be when I'm done? I'm not done.
Yeah.
What kind of upper is it?
5.56.
Okay. Yeah. So you're M4 ramp.
It's gonna be the 20-inch. It's gonna be the 20-inch marine heavy barrel.
Fuck, dude.
Oh, that's good. That's
nice.
going to be nice. That's going to shoot.
That's a 500-meter fucking point of aim, point of impact weapon. Then.
Yeah.
That's why you say
An M16.
you heard the words, didn't you?
It'd be way better if it was like actually hitting with some kind of impact at that range. So it was like with a
A man
30 cal.
500 meters with iron sight with an M16A2 service rifle. Yeah, I used to tag them all the time.
Check this out. I want to tell you guys. I want to teach you guys. I want to teach you guys
No,
something.
my short barrel
This is
14
coming
is
from a.
deadly at 500 yards.
This is coming from a seaman. Okay.
This is a 500-meter range.
Dude, you
500 yards.
okay? The M16 is a hammer, right? Just like any other tool. And
Unless the plastic melts.
you gotta take care of it. You gotta take care of it. You gotta clean it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The fucking AK, you can get away with just fucking shooting it and not servicing it. But I mean, you know, when you have down.
That's the Vietnam. That's in Vietnam.
Almost
vet,
anything
what they
but
think
the
about
AR
M16.
series rifles. Yeah.
When
They
you
are
have
a nice tool when you keep.
when you have downtime though, okay, you're gonna be doing shit anyways, right? You're gonna be checking your gear and cleaning your gear anyways and going over shit, making sure your shit is ready for the next time you gotta go out or whatever. So the maintenance that comes along with having the M16 is just general as what do we used to call it? Preventative maintenance in the military. We call it
It's the pinion of
preventative.
your rifle.
And
You know what? That's the same kind of logic.
hold on. In the
A
military,
semi-auto or they'll waste ammo.
I know, but check this out though. In the military, okay,
How reliable is that weapon?
Stay in the civilian world, like 5 jets out of every 1,000 crash every year, okay? Airliners or whatever in the civilian world. Okay, now in the military, we fly way more missions or whatever. It's probably cut literally in half, and we got way more aircraft, and it's probably cut in half unless there was like some type of big war. The preventative maintenance that we perform on all the aircraft and
You could have been killed by then.
No, hold on though. All the preventative maintenance that we
I don't know about that, man.
Well,
I'm telling you right now, look, I had to go through that shit, and there's a stack of fucking shit that cards for every. I'm talking about for every part, for every chemical, for every nut, for every bolt. There's
everything's done by the numbers.
There is for almost every airplane, Tony. There's records for every airplane.
Yeah.
I mean,
My point is though, is we do
Yeah, but
schedule.
we're talking about a gun.
We do. I know, and that's what I'm trying to say. We do scheduled maintenance on the fucking aircraft, and nothing ever happens.
Okay.
the shit works like it's supposed to. Very rarely do we have failures. And when we have failures, they are on your fucking ass, and somebody's going to be in fucking trouble because somebody's going to fucking die if there's a failure. So my point is, preventative maintenance, like a fucking gun or whatever, is nothing to me. It's like wiping my ass after I take a shit. Preventative scheduled maintenance for me, cleaning my M16 or my AR-15 is like wiping my butthole. All right, it's just
the guy with the AK.
You got
he
his
doesn't worry about that. He wipes his butthole anyway, and he has an extra 5 minutes to have a cup of tea.
Wipes it on his rifle.
Or I'll maybe sleep a little bit longer.
And then he wipes it on his rifle, and then he cooks his food, and he doesn't even wash his hands.
Wait a minute, Tony. You got an
He gets sick from eating his own fecal.
No. Think about it, man. It's like having. Oh, okay. I want to have one of those fancy
I would
race
love
guns.
to have an M16.
One of those fancy race gun handguns, right? That might fail, but it's going to shoot really fast when it works.
Yeah, but when that bullet hits
Or
that
I
other
want one
person,
that's going to go chug all day like a Colt 45, right? Like a basic 1911. It's going to go boom, boom, boom every time you pull the trigger. Or I want to have some fancy race gun that's going to maybe go wham, 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 wham a little bit faster, but, it might fail. So I'd rather have the more simpler, primitive gun that works every fucking time you pull the trigger.
Well,
Regardless,
what we're talking about is different environments. In the military, what Tony's talking about is different environments. Like, at sea, Marines. Do you know what they do when they clean their fucking weapons at sea? It's non-fucking stop to keep rust and anything. I mean, just to keep them super clean to where you will have no malfunctions when you fire that weapon. That's the idea.
And it's just, it comes a lot. It's like I'm saying though, it's scheduled
and safe.
It's like when you go out and you're supposed to before you take off in your car. Technically, before you take off in your car,
it's not even close.
Okay, well, I think I'm just.
Before you take off in your car,
I think you have the misunderstanding. I thought Tony was saying that the AR series were designed to have that, malfunction rate in order to give the soldiers something to do.
No,
I misunderstood that. Yeah, so that's all on me. Sorry, guys.
My arms are.
What I'm saying is there's a routine anyways in the military, and I think the military saw something that they could downsize in the round, and they could get more accurate, obviously, you know what I mean, carry more ammo.
It's all about accuracy.
And it wasn't a perfect system like a gas system, or otherwise they would have
I'd rather have a more accurate gun than a fucking gun that just sprays everywhere.
Shoot a VZ-58. Shoot a VZ-58. You can get it in 223 as well. It's way better than either one of the AKs or the ARs.
All I'm saying though is if you're in the field, you should be doing fucking gear checking, cleaning your shit any fucking who.
It's called attention to detail, and it's also known as perfection to make sure your shit will not fail. That's what makes you the best. That's what you're doing. I mean, this is what your whole objective
the biggest hope.
Hold on now. Gamble on a maybe. Well, I got this AK. Yeah, I haven't cleaned it in fucking 2 weeks. All right, well, we're going to go hit this fucking beach. Well, good luck with that AK. Hopefully you're good to go. Yeah, I hadn't cleaned it or taken it apart. Fuck, I haven't done nothing. I hosed it off in the front yard. I should be good to go. I mean, we don't go the fuck out like that. We just, in the real world, we don't do that. Really.
Dude, the worst feeling is you're in a fucking firefight and your fucking gun craps out on you. That is the worst feeling in the world.
No.
Yeah, but the AK won't, though, right?
Not only does it give us something to do, but you know what? We're learning attention to detail. You are learning survival for you and your buddy next to you. That's going to save your life.
It's like
but I don't know, man. The Vietnam War,
I've seen fucking AK.
People that never been through that, that's where that border comes. That line
I've
comes.
seen AK fail, so people are acting like an AK never failed. I've seen them
Fail.
fucking fail.
Well, of course they'll fail.
Yeah, but you don't want it to fail in the
But
middle of a
the AR
fucking
fails
fire
all the
fight. Are
time.
you
I
kidding
mean, you
me?
know.
Are you
Hey,
kidding
my
me?
AK fails. Well, actually, I don't have an AK because we're not allowed to have them in Canada. But my VZ, later designed way better, has never failed. And if it did, I'd pull out my Browning High Power, which I've run almost 1,000 rounds through without cleaning it, and
You
it
don't
has.
want your gun to fail. Fuck that.
Well, no, I can't carry the damn things anyway, so I might as well see how well they'll work, right?
Of ARs.
Okay, so you didn't clean it, but did you lube it? You didn't
Nope.
mention it. No,
Nope.
never
Didn't,
lubed it.
didn't
Never
lube it.
nothing.
Never
You just
lubed it.
kept running
Nope.
around.
And ran all
Yeah,
steel cased ammo through it.
that good. That's cool. Good for you.
Oh, it's amazing. I cannot
You're
believe this
you're in the
gun.
middle of a firefight and your fucking gun just fucking shits the bed. Not cool.
Well, no, it wouldn't be, but I mean, if I was in a situation where it's actually going to be life and death situations,
Well, everybody comes down to what they want. What's the best? What's the best? What's
then I'd probably clean it.
Yeah.
I'd dip it in diesel fuel or something.
The best is how you take care of it. That's what the best is. How you
Yeah.
manage it. How you operate it.
Dude, you're in a firefight and you're about to. It's life or death. And your fucking gun
It would have to
out.
be. If I was in a firefight at my
Oh.
age, where I am in life, I mean, yeah, fuck. It'd really suck, but I mean, I can grab any number of guns. If one fails, I'll just, New York reload. Let's try the SVT-40.
So you wanna make sure you grab the most reliable gun. So
you can run up.
what is the
guns
most
are
reliable? What is the most reliable gun?
You can do that. So people don't get that.
What's the most reliable? The most reliable is probably the Mosin, but I don't really think I want to grab that in a trailer as a home defense gun. So yeah, I'd probably go with a double barrel 12 gauge. I mean, it's a cowboy gun, so it's got the 18-inch barrels. That would probably be perfect because
Are you talking about this one right here? Well, double barrel, but it is a double barrel.
It's got no barrel, but
right there. You talking about that?
is that over and under though?
Here's key.
No, mine's side by side.
Here's key. Every weapon has its purpose, and mission-oriented weapons are what they are. That's why they're known as mission-oriented weapons. If you have a certain purpose, for
very
an environment, or
That's
whatever
the ultimate home defense right there.
that's how it goes. So,
Oh wait, I'll get
learn
my
how to put
ultimate
that
home
thing
defense.
together.
military perspective, now we rolled like we were gonna fucking devastate, and we did. With zero as many few casualties as possible. You check. That's what PMs and TMs and all that shit's about, man. That's pre and post maintenance as well. Yep.
I wasn't like arguing for the fact that everybody should be using the AR. I'm just saying for the fact for me, like preventative maintenance was already drilled in me, and it's not no big deal. So
Right. Some of it is though.
I thought you had an M16. Did you have an M16?
I don't even clean mine that much. Not like I should. I've been lazy, dude. Ever since I got out.
You got an M16 right there rolling out.
Cool.
Tony?
AK. AK-47 right here.
Well, I know you have a lot of guns.
I know AK, Mario. Not more. I used to. I wish. He's got this one hammer right here.
That's a 702 special. Yeah, Tony's rocked some rounds through that fucker, man. I held it.
Dude, I started to put together like a VR to Mule's 10,000 round video or whatever. I put 10,000.
10,000.
That's badass. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I've had this shit for going on 4 years. I put some rounds through this motherfucker.
Yeah, but 10,000 rounds, that's a lot of rounds.
Not a lot of rounds, not over 4 years.
Yeah, that's not that many rounds, Mario.
No?
Over 4 years, divide that up in 4 years.
All right,
2,500 rounds a
10,000.
year. It's 2,500 rounds a year.
2.5 cases of ammo every year.
Yep.
Still
Not
think
that
that's a
many
lot?
rounds.
Still think that's a lot, Mario?
I'm thinking about it. I'm like 20. Like, how many rounds do you need to have to become an expert on your weapon?
You always shooting is a you can accuracy and shooting is it degrades. You have to continually shoot. That's the thing about shooting. You can't. It's not like a bicycle. Yeah, you'll remember how to shoot, but you'll never. If you don't fucking consistently shoot, you'll never. You know.
I'll get really, really good at it. You can actually. I mean, I went out.
Dude, I'm a pretty good shot, and it doesn't take me that long to be a master at, like, I don't know, like,
This guy's fired.
and to be honest with you, I'm by all means, I'm not an expert in shooting, but if somebody taught me how to shoot a fucking gun, I'd be pretty good at it pretty quick.
Wow.
No, I'm just getting a kick at
Like you guys are making it like it's hard
Yes, tell him he's fired.
to shoot a gun. To aim and shoot a gun is not hard. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to aim and shoot a gun.
I was going to talk about skeet shooting because that's
Dude,
something that's
skeet
kind of
shooting is way harder
interesting.
than fucking a skeet, because you gotta hit a target that's moving, and you have to predict the path of the animal or whatever the fuck it is. You have to.
Your little 12 gauge. Well, how about this one, eh? This is a real old time beauty. I use it for my. Well, I want to use it for cowboy action shooting. I haven't started doing that yet, but yeah, just still got to find.